So we have to emphasize the attacks on judges and their families much more. Pound away at the human element and how in no way possible can you claim to call yourself a patriot and believe in democracy and agree with any of this shit. There is zero in between. We could shame these Republican lawmakers who allow this and say nothing, and also these fake podcasters who say absolutely nothing. Non-stop, again, just non-stop, every day. Call them out by name, encourage people to call these lawmakers who are saying nothing, and bring it up at town halls. And again, to constantly call out by name all of those who are not publicly disgusted by this. The threatening the lives of judges doing one of the pillars of our democracy, doing their duty, and also threatening the lives of their kids. This is third world country shit, right? Remember when Trump said if Kamala won, we would turn into a third world country and be a laughingstock? Do you remember that, patriots? Yeah? Of course, all projection. Now, we are turning into a third world banana republic and a laughing shit show. Again, Trump did that because, like always, he only uses fear and looks down on his base by assuming they will just believe him. You simply cannot be a patriot while Trump is purposely encouraging threats on judges, simply just doing their job honorably and fulfilling their duty. A pillar of our democracy, which is enshrined in our Constitution. You agree with people threatening women and little children? Sending them death threats? You stand for that? MAGA fake patriots? That's what a patriot and a man does? What if that was your daughter or your wife, huh? Which now has us circle back to Trump calling judges lunatics and biased, constantly referring to them to liberal Biden judges, Obama judges, or whatever. The thing is, he is doing this entirely on purpose, knowing that it's destroying our democracy and our country. He is doing this on purpose. The commander-in-chief, the position George Washington held, is purposely trying to take down a pillar of our democracy so he can assume more power. That is a patriot? You cannot wave flags at rallies or talk about a revolution or call yourself a patriot while you support that. Do you understand? This is a spoiled little brat whose daddy gave him a shit ton of money, and for his entire life, he thought he was above the law and he could just worm himself out of trouble, right? Ivy League school, elite little prep schools, he's never gone grocery shopping. Think he's done any of the little things ever in his life? This is one of the reasons he does not like our country's laws and systems and institutions. He's little Johnny, little 5-year-old Johnny, crying because he didn't get all his toys that he wants, or no one wants to play with him. Always got what he wanted. So now all of our roadblocks that the fake waving patriot USA flag they say that they believe in, Constitution, it was set up to prevent someone like that crying and not getting his way and wanting to tear it all down to take over power because it was just too inconvenient, all these roadblocks and checks and balances. Come on, man. We have to highlight, though, every day, and again, pound away at the attacks purposely orchestrated and completely away at tearing away at the fabric of our democracy. right? On our judges and their families, the threats on our judges and their families. We have to equate this with a lack of humanity and a lack of wanting democracy. I mean, hey, if you want authoritarianism, say it with your fucking chest. Fucking say it. Don't sit there and wave the flag and have the Constitution in your pocket and claim that you stand for freedom and democracy and you fully support all this shit. If you want the executive to have unlimited power and you like what he says he's going to run for a third term possibly, is he just fucking with us? Is he not? Who cares? The way he's tearing everything down, wants absolute obedience. If you believe in that shit and you want to pound your chest and wave the flag and scream USA, at least say that you would rather us be a fucking authoritarianism state. Just fucking say it then. Don't be weak and hide under the flag waving, I believe in democracy. Get the fuck out of here. So back to us pressuring lawmakers and social media influencers and the gross orcs over at Fox that seem to relish in this every single fucking day on this topic and this emergency. So, you know, what I think that could mean is we organize town halls with these judges or pundits, lawmakers, lawyers, media personalities, and we air them on TV. Again, more awareness, showing the human elements, showing the human side. This is so will be good. So more of the American people can see it. Have the venue covered in American flags. Maybe have veterans speak on this. Maybe have clergy members speak on this. Maybe have children who have been horribly impacted by this speak out on this. Put together these town halls or rallies across the country centered on this topic. Maybe some lawmakers could take this on as one of their roles. And it would be continuing with the theme and momentum of what Bernie and AOC are doing. So they are pulling together large segments of the US population upset over the billionaire takeover, right? So why not start another one, something similar, but another one based on attacks against judges and the rule of law in our country. So it's, you know, Bernie and AOC are holding their rallies on one topic, then you have other people holding town halls and rallies based on this important topic, and we start getting more and more going, maybe at the same time, but instead of one topic, we do all the threats, and we have a lot of them. We show a lot of people impacted by everything that's going on. I think we need to show more of the American people what's happening and how this impacts all of their lives, because this is incredibly important to kind of get that middle ground and people that maybe aren't getting all the information based on certain news outlets. They don't have time, there's a lot of shit going on. So maybe this is a way to penetrate that a little more. The resistance should have rallies like this all the time, which is what I'm saying, right? With each one focused on a particular threat. Let's see, maybe I think that it could be good moving forward to do something like this, especially on this threat with the judges and the threats on the family members as it's increasing more and more every day. So hopefully that can gain a little bit of steam. You know, take America back again. It's 1776, not January 6th.